3, 2, 1.
You ready?
You're listening to the Real Pineapple Podcast Network. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. This is the Real Pineapple. This is Hunter, and I'm here with Colin. Colin, how you doing, sir?
Good, man. How you doing, bud?
Oh, we're talking about a movie that's better than the last one we reviewed. We're talking about the Nutcracker and the Four Realms, which I'm going to be honest, going into this, I saw this movie only because I needed something to do before mid-90s started, which I actually wanted to see. And so I was like, okay, this is under 2 hours, thankfully. I mean, sure, I guess I'll see it. And the thing about this, man, I don't have a whole lot to say about it. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I just was... I went into this... So, did you ever see either of those Alice in Wonderland movies, those Tim Burton ones?
Yeah. I think I saw the first one that came out.
So the first one, I think it's dumb. Like, I think it's a really dumb movie. But I think aesthetically, there's enough stuff there where, you know, if you're smoking some weed, you put it on just as visuals and music on, I go, okay, I guess I see why someone would do that. That's pretty much how I felt with this one. Because the second Alice in Wonderland is a fucking dumpster fire. But so going into this, I was expecting, honestly, that. I went, this feels like we kind of want to do Pirates of the Caribbean, but we want to do Alice in Wonderland, but we're around Christmas time. Oh, fuck, what do we do? Nutcracker. Yeah, sure, that works. And let's combine it with the other two things and see if it sticks. And to be honest, man, the plot is just, it's like the Nutcracker mixed with Alice in Wonderland, mixed with Pirates of the Caribbean, mixed with Chronicles of Narnia. Like, that's the best way I can put it. Because
Can I be completely honest with you?
Yeah.
This movie sounds horrible.
Like,
I feel like I would absolutely hate this movie.
And also, you probably would, and I fully acknowledge I went into this almost lackadaisical. Like, okay, like, how much is this movie gonna really upset me? And to be honest, it just didn't. I just kind of left the theater and went, alright, fine. Like, here's how I would put it. If someone said, I like this movie, Hunter, I don't care about this movie enough to correct them and get into a discussion about it. Like, so, just the most basic, and I cannot stress that enough, the most basic plot, I'm looking up the girl's name. How do I put this? The thing about the movie, man, I think you would hate it. Like, I was actually sitting there watching it, and I went, I think Colin would kind of despise this. And the thing is,
well, it just looks like a bunch of Disney, like, CGI, like, in front of green screens so that they could sell 3D tickets type of movie. And it's like, yeah, it's like you said, it looks like it's like Alice in Wonderland. You know, it's definitely seems like it's geared towards like junior high school girls or younger, and I think I would hate it.
Yeah, and honestly, that's fair. So, Mackenzie Foy, she plays Clara. She was in she was in The Conjuring. I recognize her from that. I was like, okay, that's where I know you from. I will say, and I think one reason why I didn't just flat out hate this the way I think that I might have is dude, if you were on acid or if you had just a really strong edible, you would probably be like putting your hand up at the screen like, oh shit, like the fairies are talking to me, or where the fuck. Like, I really think the visuals carry this enough that people would just kind of go, like I am about it. But she plays Clara, and basically her mom died, which, if memory, I don't recall the movie actually ever saying how she died. I think she this movie's back in, I think this movie's back in like the 30s or 40s. So she could have died of, you know, a sneeze for all I know. But they never say how she actually dies. But she's got I want to say two sisters and a brother. And her dad is just trying to keep everything together. But the dad's kind of freaking out and losing his shit. And so they go to this big party. Oh yeah, they never say what they do, by the way, what her father does. They're rich, apparently, but again, never told why or how, but whatever. So
when does this originally take place? It's not like current age, right?
No, it feels like it's like the 40s or the 50s is what it feels like, but
okay. It's not even like,
but I don't think
old Victorian or something like that.
I don't know. The movie never said. The movie's lazy. What do you want? Like,
well, I mean, are there like cars?
I think there's carriages. So yeah, I guess
carriage. Okay,
yeah, it probably wouldn't be in 1940. Like, unless it's like the Oregon Trail, but whatever. Like, there's no Charles Dickens at any point. How am I supposed to know? But
the main point is like it doesn't matter, and also who fucking cares?
Basically, because like I said, the movie just kind of jumps in and goes, "Hey, here's a girl," and Colin, I'm not even kidding. So they have this big giant tree at the party, right?
Yeah.
Never mind. I was about to make a terrible joke and let that go. I was like, there are no black people hanging from it, so I guess it wasn't me. Maybe it wasn't the 1800s. Sorry.
I mean, was it even America, or is it like Britain or something?
Oh, actually, it was Britain.
I don't think there was ever black people hanging from trees in Britain.
Yeah, I'm sure there's pictures, you know.
Oh man!
But yeah, Colin's just giving me geography lesson. Like, Hunter.
I just have a strong suspicion that you may have been possibly eaten some magic brownie type of substance before you started watching.
Colin, I cannot stress enough how little I was paying attention. Because the movie just gives you nothing. So the girl, so the main character, she goes to this tree where they have presents for all the guests and all this. She finds her name, follows the string. The string, by the way, goes out of the party to like the backyard to a random secret room, and if memory serves correctly, a literal fucking wardrobe in case it wasn't.
Jesus,
like,
so it's just Narnia?
It's basically she literally ends up in another realm, and I went, all right, cool.
They're just stealing from other movies.
No, exactly. But again, I'm telling you, Colin, I'm sitting there watching it and I went, you know what? At least it's fucking interesting because London was doing nothing. Fuck, I didn't even know where they were. Like it was doing nothing for me. So she's walking through the snow. She runs into this magical Negro because he's I'm not even kidding. He's basically this black dude, and I can't even find him on the cast list. What does that say? But he's guarding this bridge that connects the four realms, and she goes, "Hey, I need to get over there because I had this key that was my present. It was stolen by a mouse." Not even kidding, by the way. And so he goes, "Hey, you can't go over there." And she goes, "No, I really want to go over there." And he goes, "Oh, your mom used to come here. She was the queen of the realms." Again, never explained like why she was queen or how that occurred. Just, your mom's the queen. You're royalty. Shut up. I'll listen to you and go wherever you go. And it's just... Can you tell that this plot is just all over the place? Am I getting it?
So that's the other thing. I was just like... I don't feel like I'd like this movie because I wouldn't know what was ever going on. I'm just like, there's no real plot. It's just like, she goes to this magical land and then magical stuff happens. And then she goes to this magical land and then more magical stuff happens. And
Colin, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I appreciate the format because the movie was just like, you don't care. We don't care. Like,
yeah. I mean, the visuals, I keep, like, I'm on the IMDb and they keep re-showing the trailer over and over again. And, like, the visuals, I have to admit, some of them are, like, pretty impressive. I get that, how it's just basically just like zone out and stare at the pretty colors. Like, I get that.
Oh, dude, that's exactly what it is. And the costume design on this, holy shit, man. So
yeah, I mean, it looks like they put a lot of money into it. So But that's Disney for you, of course.
Yeah. So there's four realms. So there's one is realm of flowers, realm of sweets, realm of snowflakes, and then I can't remember the name of fourth realm. It's basically creepy.
There's one
clowns.
with like a clock.
Yeah,
clock thing.
Yeah, and the clock doesn't start singing "Be Our Guest," which, to be totally honest with you, I would have appreciated.
Boo! I mean, if you're gonna steal stuff, just go the whole 9 yards.
Dude, seriously,
steal everything.
Fucking candlesticks talking. Honestly, if they'd done that, I would have given it half a grade up. Like, okay,
just throw some Beauty and the Beast shit in there. Like Emma Watson shows up for a quick paycheck. She just go, hey.
Yeah, the mouse with the key goes to the Cave of Wonders. Like, fuck it, just go on. Go all out with it. But I kind of wish they would have done that. But I will say though about Keira Knightley, which I was really confused. I'm like, why is Keira Knightley in this and she doesn't have a sword? But okay, like, dude, they should turn this into a Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, this is all taking place in David Jones' locker. Like, fuck it, why not? But
oh, that's right. She was like in all of those movies, huh?
She was in most of them, yeah. But Keira Knightley. So Keira Knightley plays the Sugar Plum Fairy because of course she does. And to be honest, the moment I saw her, I went, okay, so you're clearly the villain in this because you don't get someone that high of a caliber actor or actress and not have them be the villain. And so the movie, like clockwork, about halfway through goes, oh, my evil plan is to take this machine that your mother invented and shrink everyone down so I can basically stomp on them and I can rule the realms. Mwah! Lightning strike. And I just went, all right, cool. Like, this is where we're ending. I don't care. Fine. Like, I'm already committed to the dream. Like, why the fuck not? And the thing is, man, so there's a point where he goes to like the creepy clown realm, and that actually freaked me out a little bit because it's like terrible. Yeah, and you know how
I was gonna say that's. I was like, yeah, I'm surprised you watched that part.
Yeah, well, I heard about some stuff that happens in it, and it doesn't seem nearly as bad. The fact is, that
would have been better if like it just like one of the realms was just like it.
Oh god. Well, that
would have been great.
You would have heard me scream from California if that was the case, but
probably.
But there's no probably to that. But the clown realm is watched over by Mother Ginger, who's played. They got Helen Mirren to be in this shit. I went, what? I was like, why is Helen Mirren in this? And
that Disney money.
And the makeup on her, where it's kind of got like the cracked like elements in her face, like looking like a sad clown. I guess you went, you know what? That's actually pretty effective. Like, technically, pretty much everything in this movie is fucking brilliant. It's just the plot and, you know, the stuff that's of substance where I went, oh, cool, no one fucking cared. Morgan Freeman apparently is allowed to work, even though didn't he admit to like groping a girl? Yeah. Oh, he said that she looked.
Did he?
Yeah, he admitted that she said that a girl looked she looked ready when she was pregnant or some shit like that. Yeah.
I didn't hear that story. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
well,
actually,
I mean, it's terrible, but it's more hilarious that like I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, apparently he said. So yeah, Morgan Freeman. He was accused by 8 women, and
whoa.
Yeah, so I will just say allegedly to go ahead and cover asses, but yeah, so Morgan Freeman apparently got in some trouble. So yeah, there you go. That was I know it's hard to keep track of all the people who are being really cool right now. Thank you,
man. I feel like that one got swept under the rug. I never heard about that one. That's crazy. All right, well, and he's in a Disney movie.
Yeah, and that was kind of my other point, and I'm not going to go off about this, but, you know, James Gunn gets fired for some tweets, and I was like, okay, and then Morgan Freeman, you know, allegedly assaulted at least one woman out of 8, which, you know, not a great percentage there, and he's in. It's fine. And they were advertising him in this. Like, it's not like they were hiding him from marketing. Like they're doing Johnny Depp as in that new Fantastic Beasts movie. They were actually showing and Morgan Freeman. I went, oh, all right, I guess that's okay. So, yeah, the movie, man, it's fine, I guess. Like, the thing is, even the end of the movie.
So is she just trying to get home the whole time? Is that like what she's trying to do? Like,
yeah,
just like get home.
So basically, Sugar Plum Fairy declares war on the other 3 realms, and then it's up to Girl to save the day. So like that. I mean, that's the plot. It's not original or well thought out. And even getting there, I just went, okay. There's some cute interplay because you find out the mouse that stole the key was a good mouse because of course he was, and him, the black guy, kind of had some fun back and forth. Honestly, I'd watch a spin-off movie of the black guy and the mouse before I ever watch this shit again. But whatever, it's fine.
Dude, that would be such a great title for a movie, Black Guy and the Mouse.
Black Guy and the Mouse, like from the makers of Cop and a Half, called Black Guy and the Mouse.
I would 100% see Black Guy in the Mouse.
Like, the thing is,
starring Morgan Freeman. Or is it? Are you talking about the other guy?
The other black guy, the young black guy who hasn't done anything. Allegedly, just throwing that out there.
Okay.
But
okay.
Again, don't.
Yeah, I guess I'd watch him just because it'd be random.
Yeah, the thing about this, man, it's fine. Like, it just falls in that category where Disney was like, we need something to hold people over until Aladdin comes out and makes, $1 billion, even though we're just remaking our own. Dude, how fucking cocky is Disney? Like, it's animated. What's different about it? Live action. Fucking roll it out. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
man.
That's how unoriginal are some people getting? Just like, what should we do for next year? Let's remake something that we animated. Brilliant, I say.
Dude, nostalgia sells like no other.
Yes, it does. And dude, like, Aladdin will make, like, on the low end, $600 million. Beauty and the Beast made $1 billion at remake. Like,
damn.
Yeah, Disney is doing just fine in that Aladdin movie.
It's because like everybody, all parents with kids are like, "Oh, I love Beauty. I grew up on Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin when I was a kid watching the cartoons." And you're like, "Now I'm going to take my young kids to go see the live action movie."
Yep.
I mean, it's brilliant. I mean, it's just that's why I'm like this one's funnier because it's just like it's nothing, isn't it? Like it's just based off of like the ballet, like.
Yeah, it's very
not really even like I don't even know what this is.
I believe it's based off a short story, if memory serves.
Okay,
which all right, but the thing is, man, I was never angry because Alice in Wonderland or Through the Looking Glass, I was fucking pissed off watching that. I was like, good grief! I remember I watched that at home because it either just missed or made my worst of list for that year. I think it was like number 9 if it did make my list. I really hated that last movie, and there's never a point where I was that pissed off watching this. I think Mackenzie Foy, I believe is the actress's name. I think she has some screen presence. I would love to see her with some better material, but she was good. Not the partnership, but the chemistry she has with the black Nutcracker, whose name doesn't exist apparently. That was actually good. There's some good stuff in this. Morgan Freeman is just being Morgan Freeman. He's not fucking trying. He's like your mom died. Like I know she'd be proud of you, Freeman. And he poofs throws a smoke bomb.
Freeman.
Then he throws a smoke bomb and fucking disappears. Like I think you're in the movie for 5 minutes, maybe. And that's probably stretching it, but it's.
I'm surprised this came out now. Like, wouldn't this make sense as more of a Christmas movie?
I agree, and I don't know why they didn't put it out. They don't have a Star Wars movie coming out this Christmas. I don't know.
I guess they'll just sit in theaters for like months because that's what Disney movies do.
Yeah, that is true. Like, well. They'll spin this shit and be like, watch, they'll start showing trailers for this during like Ralph wrecks the internet. Like, hey, go see Nutcracker in the Four Realms. Like, it's still out there. But yeah,
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, I hope that's good. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, the thing is, I was just thinking about, we saw Show Dogs recently. I would wait, dude. This isn't even, like, this is way better than Show Dogs.
Well, I would hope so. I mean, Show Dogs looked like they had, like, the, community college that are learning CGI working on.
Yeah, that's fair. But
so, I mean, this one at least looks pretty spectacular.
Yeah, so I mean, this was fine. I mean, I'll give. Yeah, that's too strong. I'll give it a C. Like, if you rented this, I'm like, okay, like, it's fine. I was gonna say C plus, but that's way too generous for this movie.
If you were an 8th grade girl, what do you think you would give it?
If I was an 8th grade girl, I'd probably give it a C plus. Honestly, because this would be.
No, I think 8th grade girls would probably give it an A.
I don't think so. Like, I would hope 8th grade girls would be more discerning than give this an A.
I don't think most 8th grade girls are film critics.
Yeah, I mean, fair, but
I think they probably see the pretty colors and the pretty actors and actresses, and they would just be like, "It's a pretty good movie."
This would be something you'd put on while you're painting each other's nails at a slumber party and being like, I can't believe Justin hasn't texted me back. Like, that would be this movie. And this is
probably what, like, a lot of 8th grade boys are, like, taking, like, girls out on, like, really dumb dates. And then the boys are, like, really sad the whole time.
You know what? That's actually probably really accurate, actually. Because I feel like...
They're just like, I wish Marvel movies were out right now.
Dude, right? That's what I'd be saying. I will say, man, the theater I saw us in, it was packed. And I will say, I can't remember the last time that I saw a kids movie that wasn't The Incredibles, where kids were that quiet. Actually, kids were quiet during A House with a Clock in its Walls. I like that way more in this. So... yeah, I'll stick with the C. Because I was thinking about it, and I like that movie way more. But yeah, I give this a C. This was fine. Yeah, watch it for the pretty colors. Wait till it's on sale for like $10. And if you wanted to buy it, then that'd be fine. But yeah.
Well, without watching it, I give it a D-.
Just based on the trailer.
Yep. Trailer in your description. D-.
Fair enough. Damn. I like your breakdown, all things considered. It's like, yeah.
Actually, D- is harsh. I'll just give it a solid D for dumb. I always like when I give one D for dumb.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And the thing is, I don't think there's a lot of people who would argue with you on that. A lot of people probably like, oh, that's fair, D.
Yeah.
But
I mean, people will probably argue with me since I didn't see it, but
other
than that,
I think a lot less than you would think. But guys, thank you so much for listening. Have you seen? I doubt you've seen it. Unless you have kids. I don't think you've seen it. Dude,
Real Pineapple's really developing a strong junior high girl following, I heard.
What's really funny...
I say that in not a creepy way. I was just commenting.
I was like, great way to phrase that, sir.
Yeah. But I feel like Dateline's going to show up at my house.
Yeah, but what I will say, man, the guy... I'm really happy I've been buying my tickets online recently. Because even when I went up to the ticket counter and be like, yeah, here's my ticket, he just looked at me like, Nutcracker in the Four Realms, really? He's
like, I need to call the police.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and contact meganslaw.com so you're on there.
I am sure there was some, like, concerned looks your way when you walked in.
Yeah.
What is this large single man doing in this movie made for little girls?
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, I'm gonna have to pull out the Nevada Film Critics Society website and be like, I'm a film critic, because they're like, yeah, why did you sing 3 children's movies today? It's like, no, it's for a reason.
Like, hey man, you're seeing a lot of kids movies, bro.
Yeah, like
it's getting a little creepy.
Like, we need to talk to you about But God, that's probably gonna happen at some point. But guys, what did you think of Nutcracker in the Four Realms? If you saw this for some reason, let us know what you thought in the comments below. You can follow us on Facebook at The Real Pineapple. You can follow yours truly on the Twitter at JHunterRealPineapple. Follow Scott on Twitter at Nearman1st. You can follow Colin on Twitter at
The Real O'Neill.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. We'll have reviews up this weekend for The Grinch, which we'll see. And we'll have a review up for The Girl in the Spider's Web as long as mid-90s. And Overlord, the new Abrams flick, which I'm actually super stoked for. So guys, thank you so much for listening. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.